Welcome to Tungal First PU online classes. Here continuation of the objective questions. We are discussing the questions based on acceleration due to gravity. The next question is question number 45. Here, see here. If the mass of one particle is increased by 50% and the mass of another particle is decreased by 50%. One is increased by 50%, another one is decreased by 50%. Then the force between them, what is the force between them? That is asking in the question. Right, first of all, two masses we are consider. Here two particles masses I am consider, one is a m1, another one is a m2. Here first mass is m1, second mass is m2. The force between them, first of all I am writing here, that is the first force I am written as F is equal to, here F is equal to can be written as G into m1 m2 by r square. This is a force between them. That is, if the one particle is increased by 50%, another particle is decreased by 50%. That is asking in this question. First of all, first particle mass is m1, second particle mass is m2. The distance between them is r. Here first particle mass is m1, second particle mass is m2. They are separated by a distance of r. The force between them I am consider as F is equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. I am writing here again, F is equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. This is a force between them. Now this is given to the equation number 1. Okay. Now one of the particle, mass of one of the particle is increased by 50%. Means here that new mass, when increasing the mass here, what is the mass is coming, that is taken as the m1 dash. That is new mass I am consider as m1 dash is equal to, it is increased by 50%. Means starting is how much here, m1. In this m1 how much percentage is increasing? 50% is increasing, 50% of m1. Suppose 100 is there. For this 100 I am increasing the 50%. 50% means 100 plus what is coming here, 50. Total becomes to be 150. Means in the 100 I am increasing the 50%. 50% means how much increases here? 50 increases. Totally we are getting 150. Means adding how much here? Plus 50. Similar to the here also, here 50% is increasing means 50% of m1 mass is increasing. That is adding to the m1 mass. Increasing means adding. How much percentage is increasing? 50% of initial mass. Initial mass is m1. So what is I am writing here? m1 plus 50% of m1. So m1 plus 50% means 50 by 100 into m1. Okay, clear? Right, 51 za, 52 za. Now m1 plus m1 by 2. When making the LCM, this is we are getting as 3m1 by 2. I am writing directly. Here this is LCM means 2. 2m1 plus m1 is equal to 3m1 by 2. We are getting like this. Now this is a m1 dash, new mass, when increasing the 50%. Here what is there? Mass of the one particle is increased by 50% means new mass m1 dash is equal to 3m1 by 2. Next to here mass of another particle, second particle, mass is decreased by 50%. Decreased by 50% means new mass I am taken as m2 dash. M2 dash can be written as m2 minus 50% of m2. Decreased means minus, increased means plus. Initial mass is m2. In this 50% is decreasing. 50% of m2 is decreasing. So what we are getting here from this? Here m2 dash is equal to m2 minus 50 by 100 into m2. 50 by 100 into m2. Here 51 za, 52 za. What we are getting here? m2 dash is equal to m2 minus m2 by 2. Okay, clear this. Now m2 dash is equal to, when making the LCM, that is 2 m2 minus m2 by 2 is equal to m2 dash is equal to m2 by 2. This is a m2 dash, this is a m1 dash. These are the new masses. Now force between these new masses I am writing here. Distance cannot be changes. Distance is the same. Now force between the new masses can be taken as F dash. F dash is equal to, here this is G into formula G into m1 dash m2 dash, because new masses are m1 dash and m2 dash, by here what is here, r square. Distance is r square we are writing. Same distance. Distance cannot changes. Only masses can be changes. What happened here? F dash is equal to G into m1 dash. m1 dash is equal to 3 m1 by 2. Okay, clear? Here m2 dash is equal to m2 by 2 by r square distance. This is we are getting as a f dash. Okay, now f dash is equal to 3 by 2, 1 by 2. What is here? 3 by 4. That is taking outside. Remaining is G into m1 m2 by r square. Clear? This is 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 4. Now f dash is equal to 3 by 4 into, here from equation 1, that is G into m1 m2 by r square is equal to f. This is here what is I am writing from equation 1. Okay, clear? Now f dash is equal to 3 by 4 f. Means how much percentage is decreasing? That is asking. Here initial force is f. In this initial force is f here. In this initial force, how much percentage is decreasing they are asking. So initial force is f, final force is f dash. How much percentage is decreasing? Means a percentage of decrease. Percentage of decrease. How much percentage is decreasing? Means f minus f dash by f into 100%. This is a formula for finding the percentage of decrease. Initial force minus final force by initial force into 100%. When making this one, it can give the percentage of decrease. Here f minus of final force f dash. F dash is equal to 3f by 4 by f into 100%. Now calculating this one. 4f minus 3f. This is I am showing here. This is a, here what is here? This is a, here when making the LCM, this is 4, right? This is 4f minus 3f is equal to, we are getting f by 4. Directly I am writing. So when making the LCM, this value 4f minus 3f by 4 is equal to f by 4 by f into 100%. Now ff getting cancelled. Now what we are getting here? That is I am writing here. Here that is percentage of decrease is equal to, here that is ff cancel means remaining 1 by 4. 1 by 4 into 100% means 4 ones are 4 25s are, means how much percentage here? 25%. Means how much decreases? Percentage of decrease are decreased by how much percent here? 25%. Now decreasing we are finding here, that is a decreases by how much percent? 25%. Why decreasing is finding here? Initial force is f. Here clearly listen. Why you are not finding increases? Because of reason is that here initial force is f. Final force is f dash is equal to 3 by 4 f. Here means that value decreases. Here what is that? Here that value is 3 by 4 f means the value is decreasing. Here 3 by 4 into f means the value of f is decreasing. That's the reason we are finding here percentage of decreasing. Suppose increasing. How increasing? Means suppose f dash is equal to, we are getting 4f like this. Here initially is f, final is 4f, increasing. In this case we find the percentage of increases. But here 3 by 4 f means decreasing. Final force is decreasing. That's the reason we are finding here percentage of decreases. That is percentage of decreases is how much percent here? 25%. We arise the doubt. Why finding the percentage of decreasing? Why we are not finding the percentage of increasing? Means final force is decreases. That's the reason percentage of decreasing we are finding. Right. That is the reason. Next question. Here, in the Newton laws of gravitation, we will discuss the level 2 questions. Right. Gravitational force between two masses at a distance d apart is 6 Newton. If the masses are taken to the moon and kept the same separation, then the force between them will be. Listen here. Here, gravitational force between two masses. Two masses I am consider as m1 comma m2. They are separated by a distance d. Clear this is. Now the force between them can be written as F is equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. R square means here distance d given d square. Clear. Listen. Here that force is given as 6 Newton. That is d distance is there, 6 Newton is equal to G into m1 m2 by d square. Clear it is? Right. If these masses are taken into moon, when taken to the moon, the mass content cannot be changes. Means mass cannot be changes. Mass content means our matter content is cannot be changes. When matter content cannot be changes means here what is here? Masses also cannot be changes. Masses also not changes means here on the moon. Here on the moon what here? Masses cannot be changes. Masses on the moon, suppose I am taken as a mass m1 dash. Here m1 dash is equal to m1. Masses cannot change. Same mass. Here m2 dash is equal to m2. Masses cannot be changes. Here distance. Distance also same. Taken to what is here? Kept at the taken to moon and kept at the same separation. Means separation also same. Means the distance is the same here, that is r equal to d. Now find the force. F dash is equal to G into m1 dash m2 dash by r square, general formula. Now substitute these values. Here I am writing here F dash is equal to G into m1 dash is equal to m1, m2 dash is equal to m2, distance is d square. Means f dash is equal to G into m1 m2 by d square. But from this is equation 1 we can take. From equation 1 here f dash is equal to G into m1 m2 by d square, value is equal to 6. From equation 1 that value is equal to 6. G into m1 m2 by d square, value is equal to 6 from the equation 1. So f dash is equal to also how many Newton here? 6 Newton. F dash is a force between the two masses on the moon. When taking into the moon, the masses content cannot be changes, so distance cannot be changes, means force also not changes. How much Newton we are getting here? 6 Newton. Means force cannot be changes. That value is equal to 6 Newton. Means which option is correct here? Fourth option is correct. Here you can remember, when taking the masses on the moon, the mass content cannot be changes or matter content cannot be changes. So masses are the same. Masses are the same, distance is the same, means force also same. Next, if the earth is treated as a sphere of radius r and mass m, its angular momentum about the axis of its rotation with a period t is. Now the angular momentum is asking in this question. Angular momentum formula L is equal to I omega. Right, moment of inertia about its axis of the sphere. Earth is taken as a sphere here. Means that is solid sphere. Earth is a solid sphere. Inside matter is there. So here that is here moment of inertia of a sphere about its axis formula we know that here 2 by 5 mr square. This is already we know that we are studied in the system of particles chapter. That is moment of inertia I is equal to 2 by 5 mr square. This is about its axis of rotation. Now moment of inertia we know that, but just they are asking here angular momentum, that is we have to find the what is here angular momentum about the axis of rotation. Moment of inertia about the axis of rotation, we know that I is equal to 2 by 5 mr square. Now angular momentum, I want to find here angular momentum formula, L is equal to I omega. So L is equal to 2 by 5 mr square into omega. Omega is equal to formula 2 pi by T. We know that this formula. Here omega is equal to formula 2 pi by T. This is a relation between omega and T. T means time period, omega means angular velocity. Now L is equal to 2 to the what is here 4 by 5. Here pi, what is here mr square by T. Means see here pi, what is here mr square by T. Means 4 by 5 pi mr square by T. Which option is there here? Here first option is correct here, that is 4 pi mr square by 5 into T. You can write like that also. Here 4 pi into mr square by 5T. This is which option is correct here? First option is correct here. Here just you know that here sphere means solid sphere. Solid sphere moment of inertia already we know that is the standard value 2 by 5 mr square. When substitute that value and omega value, you can get the answer, that is the angular momentum. L is equal to 4 pi mr square by 5T. Next we go to the question number 27. The mass of ball is 4 times the mass of another ball. Listen clearly here. When these balls are separated by a distance of 10 centimeter, distance given 10 centimeter, the gravitational force between them is 6.67 into 10 power of minus 7 Newton. The masses of the two balls are, means m1 comma m2 we have to find here. Here the mass of the one ball is 4 times of mass of another ball. Here first ball mass I am consider, the mass of first ball m1 I am consider. The mass of another ball means second ball, that is m2. m2 is equal to taken as the how many times here? The mass of a ball is 4 times of the mass of another ball. Means another ball mass first I am consider. Here see here, first of all question see clearly. Here the mass of ball is 4 times of mass of another ball. Means second ball mass I am consider first of all. Second ball mass m2 is equal to m. This is another ball. m1 is equal to 4 times of mass of another ball means 4m. The mass of a ball is 4 times of mass of another ball. Another ball mass I am consider m2 is equal to m. Here first ball mass is equal to 4 times of mass of another ball. So m1 is equal to 4m we are getting. Another ball mass m. Here first ball mass is 4m because it is 4 times. Here m2 is equal to m, m1 is equal to 4m. The distance is given, r is equal to 10 centimeter, means 10 into 10 power of minus 2 meters, or here this is can be written as 10 power of minus 1, minus 2 plus 1 is equal to minus 1 meter. Now the gravitational force between them also given in the problem. F is equal to 6.67 into 10 power of minus 7 Newton. All these values are given. Now all these values are given means force formula F is equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. Right. Here force value 6.67 into 10 power of minus 7 given. G value 6.67 into 10 power of minus 11 standard value. We know that m1 equal to 4m, m2 equal to m. Okay, clear. By what is here? The distance. distance is equal to 10 power of minus 1 whole square. Now what we are getting? 6.67, 6.67 cancel. The remaining write down 10 power of minus 7 is equal to 10 power of minus 11 into 4m square. 4m into m is equal to 4m square by 10 power of minus 2. Okay, clear this one. Now this is taking here cross multiplication. Here cross multiplication means 10 power of minus 7 into 10 power of minus 2 is equal to 10 power of minus 11 into 4m square. Here this is 10 power of minus 9 is equal to 10 power of minus 11 into 4m square. So what we are getting from this? 10 power of minus 9 by 10 power of minus 11. You are taking here dividing. You are multiplying. You are taking dividing is equal to 4m square. Taking into numerator 10 power of minus 9 into 10 power of 11. Minus 11 becomes to be plus 11 is equal to 4m square. So 10 square is equal to 4m square. Clear this one? 10 square is equal to 4m square means here from this I am writing here 4m square is equal to 100. Clear? Because of 10 square is equal to 100. Here m square is equal to 100 by 4. 4 ones are 4 25s are. Now m square is equal to 25. From this m is equal to root 25. Root 25 is equal to 5. Here that is we are getting here 5 kg. Right, in the kg they are asking. Here 1 is 5 we are getting. 1 mass. The masses of the two balls means one is m2 is equal to m. See here. M2 is equal to m means m2 is equal to m. How much we are getting? 5 kg. Now another one is 4 into m. M is 5. 4 into 5 is equal to 20 kg. Means one is 5 kg, another one is 20 kg. See here in the option, one is a 5 kg, 20 kg. Which option is there here? This is the second option is there. So second option is correct here. That is, one is getting as a 5 kg, another one is getting as a 20 kg. First another ball mass I am consider m2. M2 is equal to m. Here first ball mass is here 4 times of the another ball. Another ball mass is m consider means 4m. One is a m1, another one is a m2. We are consider. From this we are getting the one ball mass is 5 kg, another ball mass is 20 kg. You can consider m1 equal to m also, m2 is equal to 4m also. You can get the same answer. There is no problem at all. Right? Right, here the masses are how much here? 5 kg comma 20 kg. Next question. The gravitational force between two bodies. Gravitational force between two bodies decreases by 36% when the distance between them is increased by 3 meters. See here. Force decreased by 36%, distance increased by 3 meters. The initial distance between them. Initial distance is asking. Right? Very important model this is also. See here. First of all, two masses I am consider. They are separated by a distance r, initial distance r. The gravitational force between them can be written as here this is g into F is equal to g into m1 m2 by r square. First written this is given to the equation number 1, gravitational force between them. That force is decreased by 36%. New force I am consider as F dash. F dash is equal to F minus 36% of F. In the initial force 36% is decreases. Decreases means minus. In the initial force 36% is decreases means 36% of F. So that f dash can be written as f minus 36 by 100 f. Okay, when removing the percentage, we divide with 100. Now 4 9s are 4 25s are 4 9s are 36, 4 25s are 100. Now f dash is equal to f minus 9 by 25 f. Clear it is. Now f dash is equal to 25f minus 9f by 25 when making the LCM. Now this is we are getting as a 16f by 25. Means f dash is equal to 16f by 25. That is f dash value we are getting. Now here the masses are the same. The distance between them is increased by 3 meter. Initially r 3 meter increases means the distance becomes to be what is here r plus 3. Increasing means adding r plus 3. Now in between new force already we are considered, that is f dash. F dash is equal to g into masses are the same m1 m2 by distance. Distance is increasing the 3 meter. 3 meter means the distance is r plus 3 whole square. Here r is there, that is increasing r plus 3. So here f dash value already we are getting. How much we are getting here? 16f by 25 is equal to g into m1 m2 by r plus 3 whole square. This is given to equation number 2. Now make equation 2 divided with equation 1. Equation 2 divided with equation 1. What we are getting here? 16f by 25 by f. As usual f we are writing. Here g into m1 m2 by r plus 3 whole square, g into m1 m2 by r square. Okay, here f cancel. Here g into m1 m2, g into m1 m2 cancel. Remaining 16 by 25 is equal to, this is coming into numerator, r square by r plus 3 whole square. Okay, from this r value required, we required the r value. So r square by r plus 3 whole square is equal to 16 by 25. This is I am writing like this. R by r plus 3 whole square is equal to 16 by 25. Okay now square, here this is a square taking here, means r by r plus 3 is equal to under root of 16 by 25. Square taking here means it becomes to be under root. Now r by r plus 3 is equal to 4 by 5. Under root of 16 is equal to 4. Under root of 25 is equal to 5. Now make the cross multiplication. Here 5r is equal to 4r plus 5 into r, 5r, 4r plus r4 into r plus 3. Now 5r is equal to 4r plus 12. 4 3s are 12. Now what we are getting? That answer here. Now that is a, here I am writing here, this is a, here 5r minus 4r is equal to 12. From this r is equal to 12 meters. We are getting the answer. Right, r is equal to 12 meters. Because 5r we are taking here 5r minus 4r. Here plus is there, we are taking minus. So r is equal to 12 meter. Means initial distance between the two masses is r. Final distance is r plus 3. But here asking initial distance between them, means r is asking. R value how much meters here? 12 meters. R value is 12 meters. So which option is correct here? Third option is correct here. R is equal to, here how many meters here? 12 meters. So third option is correct. right? Next we'll go to the next question. 4 particles each of mass m are placed at the corners of a square of side length L, right? Here 4 particles each of mass m, all masses are the same, are placed at the corners of the square. Side of square is A. The gravitational force on a particle of mass m, same mass, placed at the center of the square. Listen carefully. Here this type of models are very important. This is considered as a square. Okay, all sides are equal. Now in this square, here at the 4 corners, this is first corner I am consider. This is the second corner. This is the third corner. This is the fourth corner. At the 4 corners I am placing the mass m. 4 particles I am placing, that 4 particles having the mass is m. Okay, right, clear. Now each side of this one is A. Each side of square is A. Now gravitational force on a particle of mass m placed at the center of the square, means you can join the diagonals. Where is the intersection point is there? When joining the diagonals, where is the intersection point is there? That is called as a center. At the center another particle I am placing here, that is having the mass m. Clear? Right. Now see here, in this I am taken as a one, suppose this side I am given as a B, C, D. Now I am taken as a ABC triangle. See here, ABC triangle. This is ABC triangle, right? Now ABC triangle I am consider here. The ABC triangle, this side is A, this side is A. Suppose I want to find the AC. AC is equal to, can be written as AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square according to the Pythagoras theorem. Now AC square is equal to A square plus A square, because AB is equal to A, BC equal to A in this diagram. Now AC equal to under root of 2A square. This is A square plus A square is equal to 2A square. Here taking here, this is square becomes to be under root, means this is root 2A. AC is equal to root 2A. AC is equal to root 2A means the total AC is equal to root 2A. Here this half, this is dividing into 2 parts. Half of this one becomes to be what is here. Suppose this point, center point I am consider as E I am consider. A, B, C, D, this is E consider. I want to find the AE. What is the AE value here? AE is equal to, or AE or C, anyone. AE or C. This is the diagonal. AC is called as a diagonal. The diagonal is root 2A. AE or AC, half of the diagonal. Half of the diagonal means AC by 2. AC by 2 means here root 2A by 2. This is AC square is equal to A square plus A square, root 2A square is equal to root 2A. Root 2A by 2 means what we are getting here? Root 2A by here root 2 into root 2, this value. Here root 2 cancel, A by root 2. Right? This is a diagonal is a root 2A. A square plus A square is equal to root 2A we are getting. Now half of this one is equal to A by root 2. Means this is A by root 2. This is also A by root 2. Similarly, this is also A by root 2. This is also A by root 2. Clear this one? Right. Now, see here. Now, the net force, the gravitational force acting on a particle of mass m, means net force acting on the particle m. What is net force is here asking here. You know that already. the gravitational force between, suppose this is, I am consider first mass. First mass here, what is there? This mass is attracting this mass. At the center I am placing this mass, that is what is there, m is there. Here this mass is here placed at the center. Here suppose this mass I am consider corner mass, it is attracting the center mass. Means the mass is placed at the center. Means this mass is attracting this mass. Means the force between them I am consider as, what is here, F1. This force I am consider as a, what is here, F1, because that is attracted by first mass. Now this is similarly F2. This is similarly F3. This is similarly F4. But all the distance between these two masses is same. The distance between these two masses is same, a by root 2. All are half of the diagonal. Here the distance between these two masses is same. The distance between these two masses is same. Means all the forces are the equal. Means that force I am finding here, F1 equal to F2 equal to F3 is equal to F4. Why all the forces are equal? Masses are the equal. The distance between the two masses also equal. So forces also equal. So that is I am writing here G into one mass is m, another mass is m. The distance between these two, general formula G into m1 m2 by r square. One mass is m, another mass also m. The distance between these two is a by root 2 whole square. Clear this is? So what we are getting here from this, G mm by a square by 2. So 2G mm by, small m is there, m into m, we can take the m square. Here what is there, 2 into G m square by a square. This is a force. All forces are equal. See here, net force acting on this mass placed at the point E. That net force how to find here? Net force can be written as, I am writing the net force. Net force is equal to, see here, F1 and F3 are opposite. Means one is take the positive, another one is take the negative. F2 and F4 are opposite, one is take the positive, another one is take the negative. So net force can be written as F1 minus F3 plus F2 minus F4. But these all forces are equal. F1 equal to F2 equal to F3 is equal to F4, because masses are the equal and distance between them is equal. So what will be there here? These forces are cancelled, because these are all are equal here. F1 equal to F2 equal to F3 is equal to F4 is equal to what we are getting, 2gm square by a square we are getting. So all are cancelled, means net force is what is here? 0. So which option is correct here? First option is correct. Right? Next question. Here, next we are coming here, acceleration due to gravity. Here Newton's law of gravitation is completed. Next, acceleration due to gravity. Here next question. The value of G at a particular point is 9.8 meter per second square. Suppose the earth suddenly sinks to half of its present size. See here, on the surface already given, that is 9.8 meter per second square, without losing any mass. This is very very important point. Without losing any mass means mass cannot be changes. The value of G at the same point, here summing that the distance of point from the center of earth does not sink, distance also not changes. Here mass cannot be changes, distance cannot be changes, means G value also cannot be changes, because when the mass is changes, distance is changes, G value can be changes, because G value can be depends upon the G is equal to Gm by r square. This G value is constant, it cannot changes. Here what is given here? Without losing mass, means earth cannot lose a mass is the same. Distance of point from the center of earth does not sink, means the distance also say R also same. Means what is here? Suppose mass not changes, R square not changes, G also not changes, means capital G also not changes because it is a constant value. So small g value also not changes. When m and r square changes, small g value changes. But m and r square not changes means small g value cannot be changes. So which option is correct here? Third option is correct. Because of here just mass is the same, distance is the same. You can apply or you can do like this also. G is equal to gm by r square. First one, that is given 9.8 gm by r square on the surface. On the surface, what is here? Here the value g at a particular point means the distance I am consider r, gm by r square. 9.8 is equal to gm by r square, equation 1. Here mass cannot be changes. Next g value I am consider as a g dash. Mass cannot changes means same mass m. Distance cannot be changes means same distance r, gm by r square. This is given to the equation number 2. See here. From equation 1, gm by r square is equal to 9.8. So g dash is equal to what we are getting here? 9.8 meter per second square. Right. So which option is correct here? Third option is correct. Or you can just here without doing this calculation also we can tell here, because mass here distance cannot be changes means g value cannot be changes, because g value depends upon the mass of the earth and the distance. Here both are not changes. Here capital G is always constant throughout the inverse. So all values are not changes means G value also not changes. Without doing the calculations also we can tell the answer. Right. So which option is correct here? Third option is correct. Next question. The radii of two planets are respectively r1 and r2 and their densities are ρ1 and ρ2. The ratio of acceleration due to gravity at their surfaces is, right? Radii given, densities is given for the two planets. Right, first we find the acceleration due to gravity on the surface. On the surface, acceleration due to gravity formula gm by r square, right? Now the earth is now acceleration due to gravity at their surfaces, means suppose the planets I am consider as a spherical shape, means mass can be written as density into value. Mass is equal to density is rho, volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Right? Now g value change here, g by r square into m. M is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube. Already this changes, we know that. Here r square, here r square cancel, remaining one r is there. So g value is equal to 4 by 3 pi g rho r. Clear? 4 by 3 pi g rho r. Now here densities ratio given, densities are given and radii also given, radius also given, r1 comma r2. First planet I am writing, first planet acceleration due to gravity g1 is equal to, here 4 by 3 pi g cannot changes, these are all constant, and density, first planet density is rho 1, here its radius is r1. For the second planet, 4 by 3 pi g rho to r2, this is second planet. Now I want to find the g1 by g2. Ratio is asking g1 is to g2 means g1 by g2. g1 by g2 is equal to 4 by 3 pi g into rho 1 r1 by 4 by 3 pi g into, here what is here, rho to r2. Clear? This one cancel. What we are getting here, this is here rho 1 r1 r1 rho 1 we are getting. Now g1 by g2 is equal to, here this is I am writing like this, r1 rho 1, first I am writing r1, this is r2 rho 2, a into b is equal to b into a. So g1 is to g2 is equal to r1 rho 1 is to r2 rho 2. r1 rho 1 is to r2 rho 2 means which option is correct here? Fourth option is correct. This is a G1 is to G2. Next, go to the next question. If the mean radius of Earth is r, its angular velocity is omega, and the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the Earth is g, then the cube of the radius of the orbit, means cube of the radius of the orbit is asking. This is asking. This value we have to find here. Of the orbit of satellite will be, right, cube of the radius is asking. Right, how to find here this type of questions? Right here, the mean radius of Earth is r, its angular velocity is omega, and the acceleration due to gravity at the surface of Earth is g. Then the cube of the radius of the orbit will be. Cube of the radius is asking here. Now how to make this type of questions here? Now here, that is the orbit of satellite is asking. Satellite mass I am consider the m, small m, Earth mass is capital M. Means we know that the force between here Earth and the satellite is gives the necessary centripetal force, mv square by r. We know that this condition. Now this m cancel. What we are getting from this? Gm by r square is equal to v square by r. Clear up to this one. Here this is a radius given already. Radius means a distance given. That distance I am consider as a capital R, because that is a mean radius of Earth. Means that is the distance between here. This is a, suppose this is Earth. Here radius is r. Here suppose satellite is there on the surface. Here I am showing once again. Radius r. Suppose here satellite is there. The distance between these two is r. So what is I am writing here? Gmm by r square. Here Gmm by r square. Here also radius is r, means mv square by r. Okay. Now this is r cube is asking here. First of all, you can cancel it here, r and r. Remaining is Gm by r is equal to v square. Clear it is. Now, but here angular velocity is already given omega. So Gm by r is equal to v equal to r omega whole square. V equal to r omega whole square. Here r omega means here capital R I am considered, because radius mean distance mean radius is given capital R. So r omega whole square. Why taking in the place of the small r means here mean radius is given, v is equal to r omega. Clear it is. Now here from this Gm by r is equal to r square omega square, squaring. Means what is asking here? Cube of the radius of the orbit asking here. Means r is asking, because satellite on the surface. Surface means the satellite on the surface of the earth, means the radius of the orbit of the satellite also capital R. Capital R cube is asking in this question. So capital R cube is asking, means here Gm by this r is taking here, omega square taking here. So what we are getting here? Gm by omega square is equal to r into r square. Okay, clear? Now Gm by omega square is equal to r cube. Here this is r cube we are getting, but in terms of the small g given, how to change here? But we know that g is equal to Gm by r square, but Gm is required. It is the options is not in terms of the capital G, so it can be changing into in terms of the small g. So Gm is equal to g r square. Here Gm value substitute here. What we are getting here? G r square by omega square is equal to r cube. We are getting, means r cube is cube of the radius of the orbit is asking. That r cube is equal to g r square by omega square. So g r square by omega square, r square g by omega square. Which option is correct here? Third option is correct. Okay. Okay, next question, at what height from the ground will be value of G be the same that in 10 kilometer deep below the surface of earth? Means what is given here, at what height from the ground will be the value of G. Here at the height value of G, GH is equal to G into 1 minus 2H by R. At the depth, GD is equal to G into 1 minus D by R. What is the given? That both are the same. At what height from the ground will be same value of G be the same in the depth given, that is 10 kilometer. Means the depth also given 10 kilometer. Means what is there? What value of the at what height from the ground? Means height is asking. Means G value at the height, G value at the depth are the same. That is given in the problem. According to the problem, GH is equal to GD. That is given. GH is equal to, we know that formula, G into 1 minus 2H by R is equal to GD is equal to G into 1 minus D by R. GG getting cancelled. Now 1 minus 2H by R is equal to 1 minus D by R. Here 1 also cancel. Right? Remaining is minus 2H by R is equal to minus D by R. Minus minus cancel, RR also cancel. Now what is here? 2H is equal to D. H is equal to what is here? D by 2. But D is given 10 kilometers. So H is equal to 10 kilometer by 2. Means that is 5. Means H is equal to 5 kilometer. At this height, the acceleration due to gravity at the height, at the acceleration due to gravity at the depth. That depth value is how much here? 10 kilometer. Acceleration due to gravity at the height, at the depth, both are the same. At which height here? H is equal to 5 kilometer. Okay, thank you. Remaining questions we will discuss in the next class. You can try the some questions. Here some questions are we are leaving. Here we are doing the some questions, but some questions are leaving in the our material. You try it, and what are the doubts are coming, that is ask in the WhatsApp group, we will clear it. Here you can try some questions here. All questions are not possible in the class. Here there is a time bound is there. So that's the reason you can do some questions. You can try it. Here what are the important models is there, we are discussing here. Remaining you can try it, and what are the not getting, you can ask the doubt and we will clear it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, thank you.